Hi there, I'm Nicol, and this is my POI entry for the 2021 Heart of America District Tournament. Wilt thou have this man to thy lawfully wedded husband, to live together under God's ordinance in the holy seal of matrimony? Wilt thou love, honor, and keep thee in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep thee unto thyself as long as you both shall live? I just worry, we weren't even gonna use lawyers. I don't want to seem too aggressive. I'd like to stay friends. It's like, I know I am doing this, but at the same time, I also don't. It's not as simple as not being in love anymore. It's just, I realized that I never really came alive for myself. I was just there feeding his aliveness. And then I got pregnant, and I thought, hey, this is something that's really going to be ours, but also something that's really going to be mine. And he was so happy. But kids belong to themselves, and I didn't belong to myself. What I love about Nicole, she always makes people feel comfortable about even embarrassing things. She knows what to do about difficult family stuff. My crazy ideas are her favorite thing to figure out how to execute. So this pilot came along, and it paid so much, and it shot in LA. It was like this little lifeline thrown to me. Here is a little piece of earth that's yours. And if he had taken me in a big hug and said, baby, I'm so excited for you to have this little piece of earth, well, if you'd done that, then maybe we wouldn't be getting a divorce. When I was 7, I was a flower girl at my godmother's wedding. It was a really big, expensive wedding. But do you know what's more expensive? Do you want to take a wild guess? The divorce, which happened less than a year after they tied the knot. 50% of marriages end in divorce, and 1 in 3 children are kids of divorce. Today, we focus specifically on those uncoupled couples and bring their feelings to fruition through articles What to Expect from Your Divorce Hearing by Joseph Goldberg Law Firm, The Craziest Divorce Proceedings Ever Seen by Edward Carrot, Joseph Arnaud's monologue More Room for Silence, the poem The Breakaway by Anna Sexton, the U.S. Proposed Book of Common Prayer from 1786, and the screenplay Marriage Story by Noah Baumbach. Through Sickness and in Health, a program because 2,400 people get divorced every single day. What to expect from your divorce hearing? If you and your spouse are on good terms or connect civil to one another, it's possible to avoid divorce proceedings altogether. Many couples divide property, agree on maintenance support, and establishing parenting plans without ever going in front of a judge. Mediation, arbitration, and other tools exist to facilitate this. It is unfortunately not the case in every situation. Though most cases don't go to divorce court, sometimes it is a necessity. Everything is so divided, disorganized. Our divorce really put a knife through all of those years of go, go, go. I feel like it's added up to nothing. I wonder to myself if all of the time I put in was well spent. Was I able to check the right boxes? Obviously not, or Jim and I would still be together. But it needed to end. It had to end. We lost ourselves in everyday stress. It's just, what am I supposed to do now? We might not even need a mediator. We'll just split everything anyway. I don't care. Me too. You can have most of it. We'll get apartments near each other. Make it easier for Henry. Right. We'll figure this out. We want the same things. File and serve. As of most legal cases, the first thing you have to do is file the appropriate paperwork with the proper court. Here's where the whole process kicks off. This paperwork states that you want to dissolve your marriage and lays out the specific details of your case. This includes whether or not you plan to seek custody support or if you need any spousal support. Right, good. What is this? It's a manila envelope. It has my name on it. You're served. I'm sorry. Discovery and divorce hearings. Even though fictional legal dramas are quite fond of game-changing, last-minute events, divorce court likes to make sure that both parties have equal access to all relevant information. This pretrial disclosure of facts and information is called discovery. A painstaking process, discovery adds time and expense to a case, but often proves invaluable. Then, All of a sudden, he stands up and he throws his chair and yells, "F you, Kim! You took my house, you took my kids, you even took my freaking dog. I will kill you if you think you're taking my last name too, you absolute slag." Within seconds, he is arrested and restrained by court guards for threatening to kill her, all because he wanted to keep her last name to make it easier on the kids. Divorce rulings. When the last argument has been submitted and the final piece of evidence, it's time for the judge to rule. After hearing arguments and seeing evidence, the judge makes a decision on each disputed issue. Let me finish, honey. Sorry, I keep saying that. The only reason that we didn't live here was because you're unable to process any other desires other than your own. Okay, you wish you hadn't married me. You wish you have a different life, but that's not what happened. Okay, so what do? I don't know. All right, let's both agree. Both of our lawyers said some pretty mean stuff back in there. Or what? You pulled the rug out from under me. You put me through hell in that courtroom. You put me through hell during the marriage. Is that what that was? Hell? You're being so much like your father. Do not compare me to my father. I didn't compare you. I said you were acting like him. And you're exactly like your mother. Everything you complain about her doing, you're doing to Henry. Do not compare my mothering to my mother. I may be like my father, but I am not like my mother. You are, and you're exactly like my mother and my father and all of these bad people, but mostly your mother. There were times where I would lay next to you in bed and I would see her and I would just feel so gross. I felt repulsed when you touched me. You're a slob. I closed all the cabinets, cleaned all the beds. I picked up after you like an infant. I think of being married to you, and that woman is a stranger to me. You want to present yourself as a victim because it's a good legal strategy? Go ahead. But you and I both know you chose this life and wanted it until you didn't anymore. Life with you was joyless. I can't believe I have to know you forever. And you're winning. You're insane. Are you kidding? I already lost. I wanted to be married to you. You didn't love me as much as I loved you. What does that have to do with LA? What? You're so merged with your own selfishness. You don't even see it as selfishness anymore. You're such a dick. Every day I wake up and I wish you were dead. Dead like, if I could guarantee Henry was okay, I wish you would get a mysterious illness and get hit by a car and die. I'm sorry. Me too. Your daisies have come on the day of my divorce. The courtroom's still a betrayal room for the till death do us. The courtroom keeps squashing our lives together like two tin cans ready for recycling flattened tin humans. The daisies confer in the old married kitchen, papered with blue and green chefs who call out pies, cookies, yummy. At the charcoal and cigarette smoke that they wear like a yellowy salve, the daisies absorb it all, the 25-year-old sanctioned love. Yet this year, I yanking off all past years, I took the bait and was pulled upward, and into the sky where I was held by the sun and became a woman who finally knew, who dug into her soul and found it full again. Thank you.